Navy culinary specialists have a proud tradition of being the heart of the ship and the morale of the crew on board naval vessels deployed all around the world. We serve on ships, submarines, planes, Sea battalions, and naval bases. We serve at the White House, Vice President's residence, Camp David, the Pentagon, and the residence of 4-star flag officers. We stand ready at all times to make our significant contribution to answering our nation's call. Every aspect of your training has been designed to instill the skills and qualities deserving of this certificate. You've been through a demanding course, which required a great deal of mental and physical stamina, personal pride, and extraordinary team effort. Throughout the course, you've been exposed to a rigorous training schedule, which has prepared you for duty in one of the most demanding and rewarding career fields in today's military. I would now like to introduce our guest speaker, CW3 Reed.
Good morning, Class 23.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Class 23.
Good morning, sir.
All right, you all can be seated, and guests also can be seated. All right. Good morning, Culinary Special Day School. My name is Chief Warrant Officer Reed. I'd like to thank, first of all, the A School for inviting me to speak to you all this morning. I'd also like to thank you, Chief Warrant Officer Johnson, and also to the staff of CSA School. Do you all believe that myself and Chief Warrant Officer Johnson, we were stationed together some about 15 years ago? And it seemed like yesterday. And also, I used to be an instructor here when I was a plank owner up here. We brought the schoolhouse from Great Lakes to here, and it's awesome to see it evolve to what it is. And I really appreciate it. It's definitely evolved. You all are highly motivated, and I just really appreciate getting the opportunity to talk to you this morning. So, you all hear me?
Yes, sir.
So, 26 years ago, I sat right there in the chairs, graduated the exact same month, on my way to submarine school. So I know how you all are feeling. So I'm gonna put a few of them out there. Feel excited? Nervous?
Yes, sir.
Anxious?
Yes, sir.
Ready to go out there and tackle the world?
Yes, sir.
You gotta have that attitude still at all times when you get out there. Do not let anyone deter you of your goal and your mission out there in the fleet. Because you will have obstacles. Those obstacles are, it's the first obstacle. Oh, you don't gotta do that no more. You can drop that military bearing thing. Maintain your military bearing at all times. Trust me, it's going to take you a long way. It's going to take you far. Right? So I see we have some family in the back. Hey family, I appreciate you all coming to. The sailors need it. The sailors need your support because it gets tough out there. Some days it's good days, some days like, man, we need our parents need to talk to our parents, need to talk to our auntie, cousins, brother, sister, nephew, niece, grandmother, grandfather, you name it. And we need that support. So when the sailors are out there on the ship, they get that care package, man, got my favorite candy in there, my favorite book, anything you get. Take care of them still, regardless if they're in for 4 years, 20 years, 25 years, we still look forward to getting those care packages. So again, family, I appreciate you supporting all the sailors and continue to do that. And also for the family members that are not here, I know they definitely care, and I know they know that you're graduating today. So please let them know that. They don't take it lightly. This is definitely a milestone in your career. I have a few things for you all for your toolbox. I know you learned a lot of a lot of things at Culinary Specialist A School, but there's a few things I got for your toolbox that you can also take. These are just other ways that you can win. I'm all about winning. This is how I'm going to teach you guys how to win. Well, some of this stuff. Again, as I say with the military baron, make sure you have a positive attitude. So tackle everything with a positive attitude. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Stay positive. So this is what you're going to have. You're going to, for example, we culinary specialists, right?
Yes, sir.
We have a storage load at 0900. We got 150 pallets. That's positive, right?
Yes, sir.
So that thing is, so with that, you have to prepare yourself. So you're not just going to find out that day. You probably already know weeks in advance that you have that storage load and you got all that food coming. So number one is preparation. Make sure you prepare your mind for whatever you got to do. Every single day, you know what uniform you got to wear. So that uniform the day before should be already good to go. Iron, press, ready to go. Room clean, alarm clock set. Who set the alarm clock right there near the bed? So what you need to do with your alarm clock is you need to put the alarm clock on the other side of the room so you can get up out the bed, turn it off. And don't go back to the bed. You got that?
Yes, sir.
Just preparation. And also, make sure you all are getting enough sleep. I've seen it time and time again. When we come to work, we ready. Well, some people are not ready. They just there. But you have to be prepared and ready to work. And sleep, water. See a lot of sailors out there who like those monsters. All right, so being honest with you, hey, water is your best friend, and sleep. Just getting you ready to tackle your day. It makes the day so much easier when you do that. All right? Qualifications. Y'all heard of qualifications?
Yes, sir.
So when you get to your ship or your next duty station, you got to have a certain qualification standards you have to meet. Qualify as much as you can. You want to know what the food service attendant knows. You know what the food service attendant is?
Yes, sir.
So a food service attendant is someone that comes from another division or department. It's not their job. And they have to be with you all for 90 days to 120 days. So number one, they don't want to be there. But you guys are leaders already. Everyone here is a leader, and you will be guiding food service attendants. So the number one thing you want them to do, you want to know what they do as far as their job, so you can teach them, and so forth. And you want to exceed the standards. So I'll find cook on what. You want to qualify that. You want to also learn what they're doing as far as the bulk storeroom custodian. Everybody heard that?
Yes, sir.
And you want to learn what the bake shop is doing. And you want to learn what the records keeper is doing. That's gaining the knowledge. That's getting the knowledge. And it happens fast. It's all up to you. It's the choice that you make. And it happens really, really fast. Speaking of knowledge, can someone tell me what the fat-soluble vitamins are? Did they teach that to you? Fat-soluble. You guys, I have a hand over raised back there.
A, D, E, and K.
That is correct. Come on up here. What's your name?
CSSR Shepherd, sir.
CSSR Shepherd. Come on up and win your prize. Hey, who know the nutrients? 6 nutrients? up and get your prize. Anyone with the nutrients yet? No nutrients? Right.
Carbohydrates, fat, protein, water, vitamins, and minerals.
Awesome. 6 nutrients. So all the questions that I'm spitting out, these got to come like muscle memory. These are things you got to know. Thank you so much. So just a few things that you got to know. And you got to continue to study what you have. So the books that you got from A school, keep them. Do not discard them. Do not throw them away. Keep them, continue to study. You're going to go get to your command, you're going to have more things to study. All right? And last but not least, remember why you joined the United States Navy. So, as I tell everyone, it's a reason why someone walked into their recruiter's office, or either the recruiter called you and reached out to you. Hey, make sure that you remember why. So I'm from Chicago, and trust me, you have your days. We all knew, man, I'm gonna take me some vacation. I'm gonna take me some leave. I go on leave. I go around the neighborhood. My friends are doing the same thing they were doing when I was in 5 years ago, 10 years. They're doing the same thing. Some not even around anymore. Still, at 45 years old, they still doing the same thing we were doing at 18. So every time I go home, they be like, oh, you shouldn't come here. You need to go back to where you was at. Because you were very, very successful. So I used to go home, or I fly my mom to where I'm at now, or I go vacation somewhere else. But I still go home on Thanksgiving and Christmas. So trust me, it's a big world out there. And expand your mind, expand your horizon, and make sure you still take your family with you. All right? So remember why you joined. You joined for structure. You joined for going to college. You can't go to college, trust me. You got those opportunities and those benefits. Whether you wanted to show your parents that, or your guardians that, hey, I can do this. I'm an adult. I can be an adult and I can be responsible. Because everyone in here is responsible, correct?
Yes, sir.
And that's it. So remember that reason why you joined. And excel and do the best that you can. And the last but not least thing, be a model citizen. Be a model citizen. Take care of yourself. Make sure you're working out. You heard me say take care of yourself a lot. That's the one thing. It's self-care, self-respect. And then other people will treat you that same way. So we have physical fitness. Do it. It makes you feel better. It gives you more strength to get through the day. As culinary specialists, it's not a secret. You know we're on our feet for a very long time. So make sure you're working out so you can be able to endure that. As a records keeper, you'll be probably sitting down a lot. Still need to work out so you can be able to endure that. It keeps you focused. Keeps you ready. And you'll be 10 steps ahead of anybody on the ship. I'm telling you. Nobody can touch you guys. Because you know how to do everything on the ship. You qualify your job, and you qualify how to be a firefighter, you qualify how to be a forklift driver, you qualify everything in the book where nobody can touch you. They got to advance you. You got to make rank. Seaman so-and-so or petty officer so-and-so did this, and this. they cannot stop it. All they can be is, everyone can say is, hell. I know seniors and chiefs, they can vouch for me on that one. Putting them out there. If you have a sailor and they doing A, B, C, D, E, F, and G, you can't stop it. But if you leave room where somebody got well, then yes. So just remember to keep on tackling it every single day, and trust me, you will be successful. Again, thank you for having me here again, and best wishes to everyone in the fleet. And trust me, I will see y'all in the fleet, believe it or not. So I always said that when I was here instructing, and I was a chief and a senior chief at the time, and they'd be like, you know what, sir? We did see you again in the fleet. That's how small the Navy is. So I'll see you in the fleet, and thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Warrant Officer Reed. Warrant Officer Reed will present the graduation certificates. Attention to award. From United States Navy, Naval Technical Training Center, Detachment Fort Lee. This certifies that you are a culinary specialist graduate, and you have met all requirements to graduate from CSA School, conferred at CSA School, NTTC Detachment Fort Lee, Virginia, this 22nd day of April in the year of 2022. Signed, A.J. Johnson, CW03, Officer in Charge. CSSR, BB, Groton, Connecticut, Naval Set School. CSSR, Botello Galvan, ESB 6, Pre-Commissioning Unit, John L. Colney, San Diego, California. CSSA, Burton, UDG 73, Decatur, San Diego, California. CSSR, Chella, ESB 6, Pre-Commissioning Unit, John L. Colney, San Diego, California. CSSR, Caniglio, BA2 144, Whidbey Island, Washington. CSSR, Conley, Groton, Connecticut, Naval Sub School. CSSR, Contreras, DDG 125, Jack H. Lucas, Pascagoula, Mississippi. CSSSN, Cross, Groton, Connecticut, Naval Sub School. CSSR, English, DDG 83, USS Howard, Yokosuka, Japan. CSSR, Flores Contreras, Naval Base Ventura County, Point Mugu, California. CSSR, Gaitan, ESB 3, USS Lewis B. Fuller, Blue Crew, Norfolk, Virginia. CSSA, Gonzalez, ESB 4, USS Herschel Williams, Blue Crew, Norfolk, Virginia. CSSSN, Rehoboth, Groton, Connecticut, Naval Sub School. CSSR, Henry, NAS Oceana, Oceana, Virginia. CSSR, Holbrook, DDG 125, Jack H. Lucas, Pascagoula, Mississippi. CSSR, Howard, U.S. Indo-Pacific Command, Pearl Harbor, Hawaii. CSSR, Guadalupe Romero, DAW 125, Yokosuka, Japan. CSSA, Lindelof, Groton, Connecticut, Nav Sub School. CSSR, Palomar, Bracamontes, Carrier Striker Bait, Norfolk, Virginia. CSSA, Phillips, ESB 6, Pre-Commissioning Unit, John L. Colney, San Diego, California. CSSA, Pickard, LSD 48, USS Ashland, Sasebo, Japan. CSSSR, Rivera, Groton, Connecticut, Nav Sub School. CSSR, St. Port, ESB 6, Pre-Commissioning Unit, John L. Colney, San Diego, California. CSSSR, Sanders, Groton, Connecticut, AB Subschool. CSSSN, Sanders, ESB 6, Pre-Commissioning Unit, John L. Colney, San Diego, California. CSSR, Shepherd, CBN 76, USS Ronald Reagan, Yokosuka, Japan. CSSA, Stitz, CDN 68, USS Nimitz, Bremerton, Washington. CSSA, Test 5, Airstrike Group 9, San Diego, California. CSSR, Turner, ESB 4, USS Herschel Williams, Blue Crew, Norfolk, Virginia. CSSR Wiggins, CBN 78, USS Ford, Norfolk, Virginia. CSSR Young, NAS Oceana, Oceana, Virginia. During this 5-week course, our Navy students challenge themselves and their peers to grow both personally and professionally. We now recognize the individual achievement of those students who have excelled both in performance and academics. Warnock Cerebral will present the awards. The following award is for Superior Culinarian Award. Following students front and center: CSSR, Othello Galvan, CSSN, Wiggins, CSSR, Verhoeven. Students, fall out. I would now like to present the Leadership Award presented by our on-house contract instructors. Following students, front and center: CSSR, Henry, CSSN, Wiggins, students, fall out. I would now like to present the Hard Charger Award. CSSR, Flores Contreras, front and center. Student, fall out. Next, I would like to present our Honor Graduate Award. This award is presented to the student who has achieved the highest grade point average. This award authorizes advancement to the next pay grade. CSSR, Sanders J, front and center. Student, all out. Finally, I would like to present the Accelerated Advancement Program Award. This award is given to those students who have excelled each performance evaluation and achieved top 10% in academic standing. The student receiving this award may be advanced to the grade of E4 by his or her next command between 4 to 10 months after reporting on board. This recommendation waives the time and rate requirement and the advancement exam. CSSR, Cello, front and center. Students fall out. All right, class 23. Normally, after every single award, I give an explanation about what they are. But these ones go without needing stating, right? You know why these students got this? Now, for this class, if I had enough awards to give out to everybody, that would be an easy pick quick. Everybody would get one. But this isn't the end, right? You still have the fleet. You still have Blue Jackets of the quarters, Sailors of the quarters, MAP programs. This class right here is going to achieve great things. So this is my first class as a chief here, my first class in the last year. And this will be one of the classes that I remember the most. I think I can speak for myself and all the other instructors here. This was a group of characters, to say the least. You brought a different type of motivation. This is what we need out in the fleet. Don't stop. This is not the time to stop. This is where we keep going. Continue what we were doing here, hone it, and perfect it. But thank you for being such a bar-raising class really here. This is the first class, large class we've had in a while. First class with parents and for graduation. Some of y'all missed your graduation for high school, so just remember this moment. And don't forget each other. You're going to need it. This is a small community. I mean, we're looking at two warrant officers that served together 15 years ago back together. Don't forget everybody here we're here with today. Thank you. We will now have closing remarks from the officer in charge, Warrant Officer Johnson.
At ease, please. All right. So, this is one of my most memorable classes. How long have you been here?
3 months, sir.
3 plus months. All right. 3 plus months. So, this is probably one of the most highlighted things in your Navy career so far. All right? Graduating CSA. So, if I tell you this, right? An alligator is the most ferocious animal in the kingdom, right? It can kill a lion, right? It can kill a lion, an alligator. But if I tell you guys, I can kill an alligator with my bare hands, you like, yeah, right. Yeah, right. Sir can't kill an alligator with his bare hands. You can't even swim, right? But I can kill an alligator with my bare hands. Some of you say, why? How can you do that? Guess what? After an alligator eats, it becomes paralyzed. It becomes paralyzed. After an alligator eats, it becomes paralyzed. So I just wait until after it eats, it's paralyzed, then I can kill an alligator, right? Guess what? After you eat, after you accomplish something, you let your guard down. You don't strive for more. You become paralyzed. I don't need you guys to become paralyzed. I need you to continue to strive and continue to do more. All right? Think about 3 people in your head who's most excited for you right now. 3 people. Who you doing this for? You got those 3 people in your head?
Yes, sir.
And just remember, this is why you're doing what you're doing. When you go home on your 2 weeks leave right now, you want to go see family members and loved ones. They are so happy to see you, happy about the accomplishments that you made. Guess what? Take that and bottle it up, because you're going to need it once you get out to the fleet. Not every day is going to be great days. You're going to have some bad days. But hopefully your good days outweigh your bad days. But when you do have your bad days, remember your why. Just remember your why. Always stay hungry. Always try to achieve more. After you complete something, put in your tool bag and ask yourself, what is next? What is next? And remember, you have your why support you. You have us supporting you. You have your brothers and sisters right next to you, supporting you. We're all we got. Your family is all we got, and we're dependent on you to take this culinary community to the heights that I can never take it, but only you can take it. So I appreciate you. I appreciate what you do and how you're going to contribute to this great organization we like to call United States Navy. Again, thank you very much for all you have done and all you will continue to do throughout your naval career. I greatly appreciate it.
Thank you, Warrant Officer Johnson.